Magic, that's what we look for. That's what we come for. Magic, that's what we look for. That's what we come for. We're paper screamy, set and scene with the best. Yes, queen. We're paper screamy, set and scene with the best. Yes, queen.
Welcome back, screeners. It's been a long time and a long journey because it's our last episode ever.
Well,
like, for good.
what if we leave it open-ended like Stranger Things?
Oh, we could at the end we can like talk about our future paths.
Okay,
like what happens to us.
cute. I love that. Wait, I love that. Okay. So this is the end of season 3.
Yes, this is our finale because we've been falling off the grid.
Yeah. We're tired, y'all. We're busy.
Yeah, I have projects.
Yeah. I was talking to someone else about this recently, but I was like, podcasts are like really fun to do, but they're like low key. It's work, you know?
And money.
And when you work a full-time job, you usually work more than 40 hours. Real talk. And then whatever time you're not working, it's like that's when you have plans with people. You want to sleep. The last thing you want to do is like quote unquote like work for fun. Yeah. But
unless it's like a project that like is short term. Yeah.
Right. It would be different if like we recorded and it edited itself. Like if like that kind of, and I'm sure maybe someday AI will get there.
Yeah. We'll have a robot that will just do everything for us.
Right. Because I even recently helped out someone with like doing clips from theirs because theirs is recorded.
Oh, like video.
Uh-huh. Like and even doing that, it's not like something you just whip together. You have to like be thoughtful and it takes time and getting the captions right. And like, I feel like since we both work in like video, audio spaces, it's like
the last thing you want to do because you've done it for 40 hours
a
week that you don't want to do it on the weekend.
Right. Yeah. And there's also like real talk. It's like you have to consistently, which I mean was kind of the point of like the podcast too, was like making it so like we have to go to the movies, like have to watch movies. But it's hard when like there can be like weeks where like nothing is out that I want to see.
Yeah. Or if it's like on streaming that I'm like, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, I just watched one that I like kind of wanted to see, but then like didn't care enough to go. But Die My Love.
Yeah. Die My Love.
Yeah.
You watched that on movie though.
Mm-hmm. So that was like one of them where I was like, okay, since it's like on this app, I'll watch it. And I'm glad I didn't go to the theater.
Wait, you said it was artsy or something.
Yeah, it's very artsy. It's a slow burn. It's kind of like, it's very, I don't know. It's, I honestly, I would have to like really like put my thoughts and like
Is it
sort
one
them
location?
out. No, I mean, it's a lot of it takes place. So his like uncle dies and he inherits a house like in the middle of nowhere, like middle of the woods. And so his girlfriend, Jennifer Lawrence, I was going to say Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jennifer Lawrence, they like move in and it's like, then he has to travel for work for whatever reason. I don't even know why.
Oh.
And then she gets pregnant and then basically she gets like postpartum pretty bad because not only is she dealing with like the hormones and like whatever, but she's also like it's really alienating being out in the middle of nowhere. And he like randomly brings home a dog that doesn't stop. It's the most annoying dog in the world. It constantly barks.
So it's just like chaos happening at this house.
Yeah. And honestly, having the dog bark persistently as a viewer, I was like, I'm about to turn this off. It's like
you're about to throw yourself out the window like she is.
Yeah. So, and then it just gets really, because you kind of get like you start blending reality with like her fantasies and it's just very artsy. Oh, I like your shirt. Hollywood Horror Fest. That's cute.
Yeah. I got it at the film festival.
What have you been up to?
Since the summer. Oh my God. Yeah. I went to Florida for the first time. I went to a film festival called Popcorn Frights.
Wait, when did you go to Florida?
August. I went there for a film festival for There's Something in My Eye.
Was it Miami or Orlando or something?
It was like Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
First time in Florida. It was raining and humid. I didn't even get to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, but also like it was raining so much that I didn't want to like go out anywhere.
Yeah.
So I stayed pretty close to like where the hotel was and then like wherever the film festival was. And I met a lot of cool people there. It was a good time. I met Barbara Crampton, who's like well known in the horror community.
Cool.
She's been in a lot of like H.P. Lovecraft's like From Beyond. Oh, she was in You're Next.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She's a scream queen.
Yeah. She was very nice. I didn't know what to say to her because I'm not like a huge fan of hers. But I was just like, did anyone ever tell you you're like mother? And she laughed at me and she was like, yes, I get that all the time.
Oh, cute.
So it was like a moment.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You made her feel good.
Yes. What else have I been up to? Oh, LA Comic Con.
Ooh.
I was on a panel
Right, yeah.
about Asian horror and voices, like creative voices in horror, which was really cool. It was like my first time ever doing a panel discussion and I was nervous as fuck. Like there was like a deep question that they asked me
Yeah.
and I started choking because I was like, it was getting very deep and personal.
Did you want to share the question or no?
It was kind of like a 3-part question. It was about like being queer and Asian and how those influences go into my art
Mm-hmm.
and do those experiences transfer into like other genres besides horror.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like really difficult to answer that because I was like, I don't really want to dive into my history, you know?
Right.
Because
And
it's
like, how do you simplify that?
I really was just like talking. I felt like I was talking really slow and like saying absolutely nothing.
You're like, oh my God, that one girl. Remember that Miss America girl who was like, yeah, I think that so it and therefore
That's exactly how I was. But no, they were like, that was a beautiful answer. I was like,
oh, you're okay. I don't know what I said. I was dissociating.
okay. I was like starting to talk about the personal stuff. And then I was like, but I really don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about this. And I
Yeah.
kind of made it about like stories that I've heard, like scary stories that I was told as a kid that were like Asian influences. Like stories from like Laos and Thailand.
Ooh.
So it was like that stuff that inspired me as a filmmaker. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to talk about like, you know, my childhood trauma,
Yeah.
even though those did influence me. But I haven't told those stories to even like mention like
Yeah.
how that goes into my creativity.
That's
you know?
cool. Those were that. So those are like, would you say like your early memories of like being scared from a story?
Yeah, those were like the stories that made me like scared of everything.
Yeah.
I also talked about like queer experiences of like coming out and
Yeah.
how hard that was and like having to fit into that community and also still not feeling accepted.
Yeah.
Some of those influences go into my storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't say all of that because I was choking.
Oh.
So it came out like, you know, gibberish.
Oh.
I was probably talking like the Sims.
Oh. They're like, that was really beautiful. That's cool.
So, Brittany, what are we talking about today?
So today, since we want to kick off the new year by taking a look back at our top 10 and whatever number disappointing 2025 movies. What a year for the cinema.
And what a year for the world, because it was the flop year. Flop year for the world and movies, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely a quieter movie, or a little quieter year for the cinema. There were a couple really, really big standouts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I will say, making my list, I was like, oh, I feel like a lot of things. I was like, yeah, I like this. This was good. But there wasn't things that I was like, oh my gosh, this is like in my top 10 movies ever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2025, good riddance. I mean, I don't know. I really can't complain too much, but.
I mean, I still had a great list, but some of those movies I watched on streaming.
Ooh, okay.
Or
Well, some of
I
mine-
never saw them in theater, so I waited till streaming to watch them because I didn't want to leave my house. There was too much chaos in the world.
Yeah, you know what? That's
There was like a whole fire.
Yeah, is that what it is? Because, oh my God, were the fires
fires
were
was
this year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah,
It's
like
been
a
a
year
year,
ago. Holy
yeah.
crap. Yeah, I will say I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but I'm telling you, like every day I age, I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to see nobody.
Yeah.
Like it kind of sucks, but then also not really. I remember growing up and having like existential dread about like how I saw adults live their lives. And I was like, oh, it's so boring. Like they're always
now
at
you
home.
get it.
And now I get it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm probably going to keep my Mubi membership so I can watch my art films at home.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I should start using your account.
I know, use it.
Because we did a free trial.
Yeah.
Just to watch Lurker. So.
Yeah, no, you should use it. There's like so much good stuff on there. Okay, well, do you want to jump into it?
Yeah, let's jump right in.
Okay, top 10.
Okay, we're doing best and worst of 2025.
Yep.
So my best of 2025 is number 10. Because I knew you. Okay, I'm not going to sing the rest. It's Wicked for Good. I really liked this film, even though it's different from like the first movie. But because I know the storyline, I know how this film is going to be. So
you've been to Wicked?
Yeah, I've seen the musical, like the stage production.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you watch those movies back to back, it's actually really epic. So
Nice.
But I think because there's like so much time since the first one that like it didn't live up to certain people's expectations. But it's like, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's like I think people probably for what they're expecting, it would have needed to be 3 movies.
But like the thing is, it really didn't need to, because the stage production, the last act is like not even that long. It's like the shortest part. The stage production.
All right, let's wrap it up.
So, I mean, For Good is like milked out pretty much.
Gotcha. Okay.
But still, I think it's still better than the stage production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went together. You'd already seen it. That's the same thing we did for the first one. And I've never seen the production. So I regrettably got spoiled. So I found out ahead of time, and this is a spoiler alert, but ahead of time I found out that the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. I was going to say Straw Man. and the Scarecrow were these existing characters. They weren't, just like these magical beings. So I really wish I had gotten the opportunity to see the movie without knowing that.
Yeah.
And having that reveal. Because that's pretty, like, I didn't see that coming until I got spoiled. And I was like, fuck. But
listening to your theory in the Wicked episode, you were pretty close with like the wizard.
The wizard being her dad. Yeah. I mean, I was right.
Yeah, but you were like,
because she's green.
Yeah, that he loves green.
Yeah, like I thought. So what I thought was he like deliberately wanted like made her green so he could find her easily, because who the hell else is green?
Yeah.
But that's never mentioned.
But to think about it, like the wizard wasn't that smart. Like he wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, Wicked for Good.
Yeah. So my worst. This is more just like a disappointing movie. Megan 2.0.
Okay.
And Woman in the Yard.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, I liked Megan 2.0, but it was really different from like the first movie. And I love the first movie. Right.
That's the thing. They completely changed the genre. Like I like that it reflected the trailer. Like it was like, yeah, this is like an espionage. So I knew that going in, but it definitely, if you're like a fan of Megan, this isn't really like a Megan movie. It's just like
right. It was giving like spy superhero with AI.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was an interesting direction because she's like a maniac in the first movie. Like she runs on all fours and like kills a child.
Yeah.
Like in this one, she's like, I'm going to be an undercover agent. There's a really good laugh.
Oh my God. Brittany was dying. Roger.
So she's got her skin. Megan's got her skin peeled off, and she's just this like terrifying burnt up robot face. And she's trying to cheer up Katie, and she plays like audio from like a G.I. Joe doll or something, and she goes, Roger. It's so absurd looking. It's so funny. Oh man.
And she sings in this too. She's
my
like
God,
singing
yeah. Because I knew you.
No, what's that? The artist that sings Running Up the Hill.
Kate Bush?
Yeah, it's some Kate Bush song.
Oh, see, I didn't even know what the song was. I was like, is this like a Megan original?
Honestly, she should have just sang Running Up the Hill.
Oh my gosh, she should have. That'd been so funny.
But yeah, Woman in the Yard. I knew that was going to be a snooze fest.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
It's just like, there's just like some things about it. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching like a performance, like interpretive dancing, performing arts.
Because it was just a woman in the yard.
Yeah.
It was literally just a woman sitting in a chair.
Anyways, what's your number 10?
So my number 10, and here's why. I'm only putting 10 movies, so it's in my top 10. So I like this movie a lot. The reason why it's number 10 is it's not one that like I thought about a lot, where my other ones I did. But number 10 for me was the new Jurassic Park. And if you don't follow me on Instagram and my Brittany Augusto account, I had posted on there that if you didn't like the movie, it's because you're stupid.
And you don't know how to have fun.
You don't know how to have fun.
Because it was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
I went to, I think in the, like a, whatever screen. And like the beginning when they're testing it and like the lighting is red and whatever, the thing attacks and like it cuts to black or like title screen. I literally clapped and I was like, that's right, baby. Like, here we go. Like, because I was like, I love it. Just like this like monster dinosaur thing, Like it just felt, that's the thing. I liked it because it felt like a Jurassic Park movie. It didn't feel like a Jurassic World, Chris Pratt theme park bullshit. I don't like those movies. I like more of the originals where it's like, and I think it's really, really important for the Jurassic Park movies to always have some sort of centering around a family. And I thought the family in this one was like awesome. Like I loved the family. I thought it was great. Like the dad was like a very like, just kind of like, he was kind of like a straight shooter. Like you kind of knew exactly who
very
he
protective
was. Yeah. Very kind of old school, like, and he's got this like this sweet daughter. And then he's got this teenage daughter who like, obviously wants to go fly her wings, her goofy boyfriend.
With her goofy boyfriend.
They got a cute dinosaur. Super cute dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What was her name? It was like Doris or some shit.
Dolores.
Dolores.
Right? Yeah, so cute. And then I liked the little team, the Scarlett Jo and what's the other guy?
Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah, and what's the other guy? Oh, Jonathan Bailey looks so hot in this movie. I'm normally not attracted to him at all, but in this movie, I was like, damn, who is this guy?
I actually don't remember the other dude. Oh, Mahershala,
that's what it is. Yeah, so Mahershala might have been, him or Jonathan were my favorite characters. Because I liked just kind of like what he brought, like his crew. And then like I think it worked really well, like having some of these people have like a military background. I don't know, like I just thought the whole thing worked. And then having like the weird like executive guy who's like shady, like that was like, it all just felt very Jurassic Park Part 1 vibes.
Also Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
With the family.
I would agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was really fun.
Nice. I didn't put that on my list because I was trying to avoid like any franchise movies, but it's up there.
Yeah. So I don't have it. I honestly, I couldn't come up with like 10 movies that I thought were disappointing this year. Cause I'm pretty good about like not watching something I don't think I'll like.
So another disappointing movie.
Yeah. So the main one on my list is The Woman in the Yard. I mean, but that's probably the worst movie I saw this year because it was so fucking boring. And
we saw that together too.
Yeah. And I don't think I'm hard to please. It was just like really slow and like not scary. Anyway, what's your number 9?
Okay. My number 9 for best is a tie.
Of course it is.
And they're both Zach Cregger produced.
Oh, produced? Okay.
Produced and, well, I think he produced this, but he directed the other movie. So Weapons and Companions are tied.
Oh, I didn't know he had anything to do with Companion.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Which I thought Zach Cregger did Companions because it feels very barbarian-ish. It felt like a home invasion movie, or
totally.
It was about to be, and then it turns into...
Dude.
Oh, what?
He just did that because I like made crazy eyes and was pointing my finger at him. Okay, so in Companion, the guy whose house that is, like the like European guy, he is the executive guy in Jurassic Park.
Oh,
isn't that so funny?
Oh my god, I was like, that guy looks so familiar.
Yeah, that's the only those are the only movies.
So different,
and he has an accent in Companions. So he's like Eastern European or something.
That guy was such a creep. Oh my god, he plays creeps so well. Okay, Weapons. I liked this movie, but I will say it was almost going to be in my disappointing list.
Really?
Yeah, because I went through hell just to go see this movie.
Oh, right.
Did I tell you So I went to go see this opening night at AMC Century City.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a fucking plumbing issue during the movie that they had to shut down the theater, and we had to just like, everyone had to evacuate because it was so bad that there was like shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I ended up going to Culver City Theater. There was like nobody at this. I was like, shit, how am I supposed to enjoy this movie? I don't have a crowd. Because like AMC was full packed. We were getting to the good part. I think when the movie shut down, it was like the part where it was like the police officer's storyline.
Yes.
I was like, fuck, I need to know what happens. So I finished the movie and I was like, oh, that's it. Spoiler alert, it's just a witch. But she's fucking iconic though. I was like, okay, I'm gagged. Like, it almost kind of reminded me of like American Horror Story Coven.
Yes, totally.
But she was like hilarious and like amazing that I was like, I forgot what movie I was watching. And it really feels like a different movie when you're just watching the last half. And, like, you finally know. But there was just so many like things that I think about. I'm like, wait, so why was she in like their dreams and all that? And like, why did she have a different wig on?
Wasn't she poisoning the water? And that's why she was in people's dreams?
I don't remember that. I just remember she was making like spells at home with her tree, a little tree.
Her magic tree.
Yeah. And then
I was going to say, was there another movie around the same time where it was a witch? Or I'm thinking of Shelby Oaks.
Yeah.
Was there anything else like that though?
I mean, Wicked. Madame Marvel. Wicked Witch.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, but I liked the movie. I saw it like 3 times. So
in the theater?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I will say, like, I love the theme more than like the movie because it's about alcoholism and addiction. I was like, oh, I appreciate this film more. I am on Gladys.
Yeah. Yeah, Weapons was a tough one because Barbarian was so epic for like horror and who like I don't know anyone that watched Barbarian and didn't think it was great, you know. So then it was like, okay, here's this follow-up film. Don't know anything about it. You hear, oh, Jordan Peele fired his like business manager that he's been working with for years because they didn't acquire the rights to it. Deal. Yeah, which is like, I mean, and Jordan Peele, he's a director of and creator of my favorite movie, Nope. So I'm like, and he's brilliant. So like everything he's made has been amazing. So I'm like, if he got pissed that he didn't get this, like, what is this movie? Yeah. So, but I kept away from the trailer. All I knew was kids running. I never saw Aunt Gladys. You did. You saw her before.
Yes, she's in the trailer. Yeah. And I was like, who's this woman with the giant glasses? Yeah. And the red hair.
But for me, I never saw her. Yeah. So she, like, the first time you ever see her in the movie is a jump scare.
Yeah, and that part fucked me up.
Dude, that part is fucking scary. Like, that's like, scary.
I had to like rewatch that. I was like, what is happening? How is she in the ceiling?
Right?
She's just like,
yeah. Like, so scary. And I loved that it was like the POV, like chapters. Like, I love that shit.
Very Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Very. Yeah. This was a horror Pulp Fiction. Basically. Yes. And Aunt Gladys is the nymph. Or Gimp.
The nymph. Oh, a nympho? For worst, number 9, Wolfman.
Oh, snap. I saw that movie. I forgot about it. That's one of my worst too.
Was it just like super disappointing for you?
It was just so boring.
I actually like, there were some parts that I actually liked, but just thinking about overall, it is just not a Wolfman movie. Right.
Yeah. I don't, because it's supposed to be the same universe as like Invisible Man. Which was pretty good.
And it's disappointing because it's the same director. Oh. So it's like, you went from Invisible Man to Wolfman, and it was like such a Debbie Downer. Like, right. The design of the Wolfman, it was like kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, and it's got a good cast, so you would expect it to be better, but.
Yeah, and this was like a $30 million movie.
Shut up.
Like, what happened to the budget?
30 million?
Actually, I think it might be more.
That's impossible.
But I feel like maybe something got into the way of production
Yeah, like there must be something we don't know.
Yeah.
My number 9, you saw it and said it was good. I didn't hear anything bad about it. I was really good about avoiding things about it. I kind of knew the basic premise, but it's Begonia. So I knew, okay, this like dude takes this lady, you know, like I knew that. And I know, okay, yeah, it's, what is the director's name again?
Yorgos
Yes.
Lanthimos.
Yeah. And the last 3 movies, he's worked with the 2 leads, Emma and the blonde guy.
Jesse
Yeah.
Plemons.
Yeah.
He was in Poor Things? I don't think so.
Oh, whatever. What was the other one?
Oh, the one with the 3 different
Yeah,
films.
what was that? I walked out of that movie.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, it's long as fuck and boring. Whatever. Anyway, he's the director's doing that thing where like they just keep working with the same people, which is fine, you know, because like if you're gonna have to spend months with someone, you want to like them and get along with them and whatever. Anyway, Begonia. So I finally watched it because it was streaming and someone else mentioned it, and I'm like, I should have seen this in the theater because I did really like it. And that says a lot if I felt like I really liked it at home. But yeah, I liked that, spoiler alert, I kind of knew she was going to turn out to be an alien because like when you're watching the trailer, it's like, well, what's going to be the interesting thing about this?
Yeah.
If she is an alien, because they're making this guy look crazy. But I didn't know he was going to have like his cousin with him the whole time, who's a really interesting character.
Yeah.
Like
He was really good.
He was amazing. And the fact that they like did like a chemical castration, I was like, bruh, this shit's crazy. And then I love like the shit with her where she's like, oh, and you can let them know that they can go home at 5:30, but they need to make sure all their work's done and they absolutely need to get the work done. But if they want to leave early, they can, but only if their work is done. Like that shit and all of her like high maintenance shit she does in the morning. And then just like that one, what is this? The comedian who's playing the cop. Like, I didn't know that was going to be there.
Yeah, and his character.
Questionable.
I was like, wait, can we dive into that real quick? Like, what do you mean what he did back then?
Right. So I think from what I assume and what others have said, I think we're all thinking he molested him when he was his babysitter. And as an adult, he's like, hey man, just want to see if you're doing good. Hey, I know I did that weird thing to you, but like I didn't do it to anyone else. Sorry I did that. I guess it was like a weird power thing. And like he like says something to that extent, which is like, and Jesse's character is, as you learn throughout, he's obviously dealing with like intense grief for what's happened to his mother, which is she's an opiate addict and took this pharmaceutical medication supposed to help you with withdrawal, but instead it like put her in a coma. And that's what Emma Stone is the CEO of that company. Big pharma, bad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and then you're like finding out his babysitter was a sicko, but yeah, just like everything that happened with it, I was like, damn. And I
Exactly.
And but I like the idea just because there was so much how you cope with trauma kind of stuff. I like the idea that when she was being zapped and watching the cousin off himself, that she may be going like having a psychotic break and believing the whatever. But I didn't know this ahead of time, but it is technically a remake of Save the Green Planet, the South Korean movie.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? It literally is a remake.
Oh.
Like Yargos says that, but they didn't market it.
Fuck.
I think they deliberately didn't market it that way because then you would know that they were aliens. But yeah, I know I really want to watch the Korean one now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's from like 2003 or something, 2010. I don't know. And like one of the things I like about it is everything he's saying about her can be true of like how you would criticize a CEO of a pharmaceutical company, but also how you might criticize a alien invasion.
Yeah.
So like you don't care about us. You're here like profiting off us. Da, 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 da. And then just the way she speaks is so rehearsed and like not conversational. So she seems alien in that way because like corporate lingo is fucking weird.
It is.
You know? So yeah, I thought the layers, the onion. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah, it was. What was your worst?
So the one I put on here, I liked it, but it's the Black Phone 2. And the reason I put it on here simply because it's just not like the first movie. And I know it can't be, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I liked it, but it's a very quiet movie because a lot of the movie is sleepwalking. But it's scary. It's got good characters. It's shot beautifully.
It was scary to you?
Well, scary, like disturbing.
Oh, okay.
Like it didn't keep me up at night, but like how it kind of more showed how he killed kids.
Right.
which is pretty like
They
very
didn't shy away
violent.
from it.
Yeah, very violent. Yeah, I don't know. Something about like a frozen lake is like spooky to me.
I like that it was winter.
Yeah, I mean it's like there's things like it's a good movie and everything. It's just very different from the first movie. So like I wish it could have been more like the first movie, but I don't know how it could have.
Yeah. They brought back that kid who plays Finn's friend. Basically.
Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just plays like the younger brother
Mm-hmm.
and the love interest to the girl, the sister.
Yeah, Robin's little brother is a cutie pie. And then there's like this cute end scene where the mom's like, oh, tell Finn his friend Robin says hi. And you're like, ugh.
Were you crying?
No, I didn't cry.
I just remember these little girls in front of us were like giggling every time like Finn was on screen.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Number 8 is Bring Her Back.
Oh, okay.
I really liked this movie. I watched it twice, but I just remember like sitting in the theater, I was like feeling a type of way about everything, even though it's like a really heavy fucking movie.
Yeah.
I would say it's like a less fun version of Talk to Me.
Interesting. And it's the same directors, if you don't know.
And I think Sally Hawkins was really good in this. And
Yeah.
especially like her character of like messing with the kid and playing mind games with him. It's just so hilarious to me. But I loved the little girl. But that movie really fucked me up too, because like it was scary at parts, especially the knife scene.
Ugh.
And when the boy's like chewing on the fucking wood with his like pot belly.
Yeah, it was a very dark and disturbing movie. It was deep, dark, and disturbing.
The 3Ds.
Someone said that to me. Yeah, it's actually not on my list at all.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think it's really good. For me, it was so dark. I don't know. I'm not.
What a downer. You're like,
Yeah.
I can't put this on my list.
Like, it's not like one I like want to sit and think about and shit. But it is very good. I loved the house. They did a really good job, like what grief is. You know, like the desperation, the heartbreak. When she hit the girl in the face, that for me, that was the most disturbing part of the whole thing. That was fucking crazy.
Oh my God, yeah. Apparently she like fucked up the whole ritual in the beginning anyways. So she would have never went through with it at all.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so my number 8 worst is The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, the remake.
Oh my God, I forgot they did a remake. I wanted to watch that because I like that movie.
With Mika Monroe and Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, I gotta watch that tonight.
It was okay. It's different from the original.
Oh.
This one has a little bit more layers to it, but it's really boring to watch.
That sucks.
And I mean, it feels like a Hulu streaming movie anyways. So I was like really disappointed because I love both of those girls, those actors.
Yeah.
It was not giving.
My number 8, I saw twice, and I thought it was really, really fun. And I've never liked this character before, but I liked this. Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's not Tim Gunn. What's James Gunn?
Tim
I'm like,
from Project Red. God.
I'm so bad with names today. I think James Gunn has really revived the DC universe for the better. I think Zack Snyder, with the personal tragedy that he had to go through, I think it was when he was doing Justice League, and that's why Joss Whedon finished Justice League. Isn't that horrible? Like and I think because so many things kind of went wrong, it didn't have a strong foundation. Like, I mean, I like the second Suicide Squad, but it's weird that there's 2 Suicide Squad movies. Like, yeah. And there's just, I mean, just comparing it all to Marvel, it just didn't hit. What James Gunn is doing, I'm very optimistic.
Yeah.
It looks unique.
Mm-hmm.
It feels unique. Like it feels different from Marvel.
Yes.
But it feels like it has a strong identity.
Yeah. Totally.
God. Okay. And then I'm going to put another bad one. I'm going to actually say Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Here's the thing though. I've never cared too much about Fantastic Four. So there's things I really liked about it. Like I kind of like the whole 1950s future art.
Like Jetsons.
Yeah. But I think Mr. Fantastic, is that his name?
Yeah. Pedro. Pascal.
His character is just kind of like, not that interesting. And I wanted there to be more with the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Like that trailer of her talking was like, this looks like the coolest fucking shit.
I herald his beginning.
I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
Galactus.
And I wanted Galactus to be scarier. He should have actually killed a lot of people.
Honestly, I heard that like he was way too small.
Well, yeah, because they're like, he's huge, and then it shows him like land on Earth. And Earth is like known to be a small planet.
He's like the size of Godzilla. Not even.
I was like, wait, he's a destroyer of worlds. He's supposed to eat a world in his chest or something. How is he gonna do that?
Right.
Like, yeah, and I don't know, maybe that's something we miss. Like maybe he has like a shrinking power. But still.
They wanted the baby.
I know. Anyway, what's your number 7?
This movie is the animated movie of 2025, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay. Haven't seen it.
Oh my God. But you know the songs.
Nope.
I was a ghost. I was alone.
Oh.
Na, na, na.
Nice.
I don't know Korean, so I guess.
I know it's really good because it's taking over the world and I've never heard a single bad thing about it. So I know it's good. I just haven't
It's
watched
fucking
it.
amazing.
Okay.
Like, yeah, the songs are fucking iconic. Like, you could listen to it in the car and like, it's like the club.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
I was like very skeptical because I was like, it's a kid's movie. But there's like a boy band in there who was like the villains. And
The patriarchy.
basically, but they're like demons undercover. They have this song called Soda Pop, which is like
Like Britney Spears. Soda pop, watch it present pop. The clock is ticking and I can't stop. Can't
Oh
stop.
my God, kind of.
Soda pop, watch it pop, pop. The clock is ticking and we can't stop.
It's a little bit more kiddish. It's like, you're my soda pop. Pop.
Oh.
Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-doo.
And they're really casting a demonic spell over children or something.
Basically.
Oh. So it's another movie about grown-ups wanting to like gobble up kids.
They're not just gobbling up kids. They're just gobbling up humans.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not picky.
Gotcha. You know what's funny? I heard that movie. It's something like no one wanted it, so Netflix was like, "Yeah, we'll buy it, I guess." And then it turned out to be like the most,
animation is really good.
Yeah, it kind of has Spider-Verse vibes.
It is. It's the same.
Oh, it's the same
Sony
studio
animation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
it's good then.
So my worst. This one you probably have never heard of. Hell House LLC Lineage.
Nope. I've never heard of that.
You would only know this movie if you were a fan of the Hell House LLC movies,
Okay.
which is a found footage like movie based on like this haunted house that these people like threw a Halloween haunted house attraction thing where it was actually haunted. It's based on those movies, but this film like takes out the whole found footage aspect. And it was just like really boring. And compared to like the other films, some of them were like hit or miss, but this one was definitely like the worst one.
How would someone know about these movies?
If you have Shudder, if you're into horror found footage movies, these are like very popular in like the found footage community. Like they love these movies. And I did it for like research, just like watching it because people kept telling me about it.
There's a found footage that's like a whole community.
Yeah.
Whoa. Number 7 for me, Weapons, which we already talked about. But yeah, it was good. I mean, it's not Barbarian. It's not like that epic level, but it's a good movie.
Nope.
It's Nope. But I liked it. I really liked I thought the cast was amazing. Josh Brolin, low-key, like, stole the show. I think he was amazing. I'm so glad it wasn't
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
right?
Pascal.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Padre Pio, who's a Catholic saint. I'm so glad it wasn't him. He was originally casted, but he had, conflicts. So it was Josh Brolin. I think Josh Brolin like was perfect for the role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good movie, really interesting characters, really fun. Fun to see in the theater. It didn't literally scare me or anything like that, but I thought it was neat. And yeah, I agree with you. And I liked the weird shit, like just the weirdness of it was fun. I don't have anything else on my list for bad.
Oh my God. When you see her with the micro braid, the one micro braid.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's so funny.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
My number 6 for best is Friendship.
Hell yeah.
I loved it. It was such a fun ride. And like the chaos of it all, like him going through all these like obstacles to like really be his friend, only to be like the creep who like tries too hard to be in the friend group.
Yeah.
It is like my fear
Sure.
when I hang out with like anybody, any
Yeah.
group of people. Like, are these people gonna like me? Things like that. And like finding things to relate to. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of like learning. I think everyone, or so many of us, like walk around with like that fear. If only we talked about it, we probably wouldn't, you know, it's like if I knew everyone else in the room was having the exact same conversation in their head, maybe I wouldn't feel so, but I won't do things because I'm like, I don't want to go through like the anxiety of like, because I'm always worried I'm weird or I say something weird.
Same.
Yeah. And I don't want someone to misunderstand me.
They're gonna be like, are you on the spectrum? Wait, I was gonna say that scene when he's in the sewer and his wife gets lost. I was like, damn, where did she go?
Right? I know.
Did she like find her way out and just like waited to be found?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I thought so. My two favorite parts of the movie, I think the best part of the entire movie is in the beginning when she talks about her cancer stuff and he just goes, that's ridiculous. It just like, it's so perfectly like introduces his like comedy and then his trip going to Subway.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like so fucking funny. I loved it.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So my number 6 worst movie is this Netflix movie called The Great Flood.
Oh.
And I think it's a Korean film because I watched it dubbed, so I don't remember. Mm-hmm. But it's supposed to be like this end of the world apocalyptic movie about this woman and her child in like a high rise building, and there's like a giant tsunami.
Scary.
Yeah, scary. You think it's gonna be like about the end of the world? No, it's about a fucking AI child. Spoiler alert, it's about AI.
What?
And like this woman like worked for this company that was preparing for like this moment where they would raise like an AI child to basically restart humanity. Mm-hmm. It feels like an apocalyptic movie, but it does turn into like Interstellar vibes.
Cute.
That's when it kind of lost me. Anyways, worst movie, unfortunately.
My number 6, I watched on my flight the other week heading to Minnesota. And I honestly, I was not going to watch this movie because I didn't know who made the movie, but it's one of my favorite filmmakers. It's Noah Baumbach's Jay Kelly on Netflix.
Oh, I think I've seen previews for this.
So I saw like a poster and all I thought was like, oh, it's going to be one of those movies where it's like, they're like sophisticated lawyers or something, you know, I don't know, like a doctor. I don't fucking know. Just whatever. Not at all. It is Jay Kelly is George Clooney and he is like an actor in his, I guess you call golden years when you're like old.
Yeah.
Okay. Like he had gotten big in his 20s and was, I mean, much like George Clooney, I will say. But it so surprised me. But like, I really like the way Noah Baumbach tells a story. So like that shouldn't surprise me. But it's just great cast ensemble, great writing, of course. And I fucking cried like a baby the last 5 minutes. Like shocked. I was shocked. I was crying like that because it's about like some like old dude who's like, his career's done. He's old, you know, like he's done. But the reason why I cried, like throughout the movie, he's like having to face the reality that he wasn't a good dad because he was a very famous actor and very busy. And he has to face the reality of like how he got his big break hurt someone close to him, you know? And he has to face the reality that someone who gave him his big break, he let down before he died. The person died. Riley Keough. Elvis's. I fucking love that girl. I could watch her all day. She's got the cutest smile ever. She's so fucking cute. She's in this, so she's obviously amazing. But the end of the movie, it's a lot about relationships, the movie, and understanding your role in a relationship. And like the way you see a relationship might be different from how the other person sees your relationship. Like it's a lot of that. At the end of the movie, he's getting an award. Like in Italy, like a Lifetime Achievement Award. And they start playing much like what we'll see at like award shows. They start playing like this highlights reel of all these epic parts of movies he did.
And that's the part you cried.
I just started bawling because it felt like, because they, you know, I'm sure they did some superimposing his face on stuff, but you know, it looked like clips much like Indiana Jones. Like these epic scenes. And I started crying because I was like, God, as someone who consumes cinema, it means so much to have those movies and to know that it's at a cost of real people's relationships and lives. But we get so much, like we as the viewers get so much. It was just something about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something about like, and I don't know if that's even the intention that Noah Baumbach had. Because I tend to, I think, interpret his movies maybe different from how I don't know, who knows, whatever. But yeah, I was like, the fuck? Like, yeah, and I literally, it was great. I highly recommend it.
I have to check it out. It's on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the preview or just like a clip of it. I didn't know what it was. I just knew like George Clooney was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any other movies on my, I don't have any other movies on my worst. Okay, so what's your number 5?
Twinless. This has Dylan O'Brien and
Oh, I didn't get to see
the director
this.
is James Sweeney. He also directed the film and he's playing the lead, and Dylan O'Brien is like a twin. And the movie is about Dylan O'Brien. He is a twin and he lost his brother in an accident. So he goes to like this support group where he meets like this guy who also lost his twin. But there's like a plot twist and it becomes kind of like Lurker, where it's like this obsession with this person. It almost feels like a thriller, but it's a dark comedy. I don't want to say too much in case you want to watch it, but it's really good.
Did you see it in the theater? Did you stream it?
I streamed it on Amazon, but not for free. I rented it. And I will say the cinematography is really good. Like there's a shot in the movie that kind of reminds me of that one shot in Contact with Jenna Malone, mirror hallway.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
There is something similar like that in the movie, which is like really cool. I loved how it was done. Okay, for my worst, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh.
I had a lot of fun watching this movie, but also I just knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like a hot mess of a movie.
I will say, when the trailer came out, you were like, it's going to be this. And you were right.
Yeah.
Like what the killer situation was.
I was like shocked that I was right. But I feel like we don't need to see another movie. Sorry.
So my number 5, I was crying like a baby watching this movie, but I was also seeing it in like the IMAX screen. It looks so fucking cool. It is Thunderbolts.
Oh.
I loved it.
I had a feeling that was going to be on your list.
I thought it was like great ensemble, great chemistry, funny. It didn't feel like a tired story to me. And I thought the stuff with the villain was fucking cool. I really liked him. My only thing I didn't like about it is I wish how he shadowed people. Like I wish he had actually killed people and they didn't come back, because when he first like eliminated people, which is much like the atom bomb, like leaving a shadow of a person is terrifying. When he first did that, it was like, oh my, and you know, again, it's like there has to be stakes. So when he did to that little girl, it was like, I literally, in the theater, as you can imagine, I went, I'm a very loud person at the movie theater. I can't help it. My body, it's like my body is just really reactive. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It's kind of embarrassing because sometimes I jumped during The Housemaid.
At what part?
I don't, yeah, that's Jordan, but like, whatever. Love Thunderbolts. And I don't have, again, nothing really else on my disappointed list. What's your number 4?
Number 4 is Begonia. And we've already talked about this, but yeah, I was like on the edge of my seat. Even though like I kind of predicted the ending, I was still second guessing myself. I was like, oh my God, is she or isn't she? But the part when she like convinces Jesse Plemons to like use the coolant or whatever.
Yeah.
To like,
oh yeah, that's so
save
funny.
his mom. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then when he comes back and she's like, I thought you would have been arrested when you put antifreeze into your mom's.
Oh, yeah, the antifreeze.
Yeah.
Okay. The best part of the movie is when he goes into the closet and blows himself up. And then his head flies at her. I was like, oh God.
Like smacks her in the head and she falls down. So gross. I was like, this guy likes him.
I really thought like she was just playing games with him because she was using the calculator to like.
I know.
She's like, hold on, it's like, you know, like a 50-digit number code.
She was dead ass serious.
Yeah. Okay. So
number 4, bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Straw.
Oh shit! That was this year. Fuck, that movie was crazy.
God. That movie was just so over the top. It was such a hot mess of a movie. Like just like her Taraji P. Henson when she's like, no, into the sky.
Yeah.
So campy. It was like, what can we do to like just bullet points of every cliche, stereotypical single black
Torture.
woman? Yeah, it was just a lot of black trauma.
Yeah, torture porn. It was so melodramatic. Everything that could go wrong did. It was just so like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Who made that?
Tyler Perry.
Of course. Awesome. Okay, my number 4. I love this movie. I only saw it once, but I think about it all the time. I thought I love the story. I loved the main actor. He's a rising star, and I'm excited. And I like this new universe. Well, it's not a new universe, but I like how we're going back into this universe. But it is 28 years later. Ray Fiennes always makes shit good, and then the new one's coming out soon.
Yes, can't wait. It was a really good movie and also a fun ride. Just like the ending was just very over the top and unexpected. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But that just like gives you a little taste of like what's to come in the next movie. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun movie.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a thing too, is like British humor. When you like it, it's so good. And that's how I felt about the ending. It was like, this is so British. I fucking loved it. I also had a lot of fun seeing it because like Jordan would make jokes during it. Like, so, spoiler, but the guy, Ray Fiennes, burns the mom's body because he euthanized her of like terrible brain cancer or something. And he gives her skull to Spike, her son, to like put up on this like monument of like the dead. And then when Spike does that, when he comes back down, Jordan goes, now he hands him a baby skull because he was watching the baby, and like that would have been really funny. Yeah, so just like stuff like that I thought was really funny. And then I always quote this, but there's a line in the movie where Spike and his mom and the baby are meeting this like military guy who's living our life. He goes, I'm Spike, that's my mom, and that's a baby. And that's a baby. So funny. What's your number 3?
One battle after another chaotic movie.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know what this movie was about. I just knew like Tiana Taylor is like pregnant and she's like shooting a machine gun. That's all I knew.
Right.
I didn't know it was gonna be like a social justice like warrior type
Same.
of movie.
Yeah, I had
like,
no idea. Like when it started, I was like, what?
Yeah. But then like the rest of the movie is just like how Honora is, where it's just like a journey.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Sean Penn, who's like this like weird military dude, which he plays really well at. Like
amazing.
He plays the part like too good.
Too good.
You are probably like this in real life.
No, but that's the funny thing is he's not. He's extremely progressive.
Okay.
Famously so. That's why it's kind of really funny that he's doing this role and he does it so. Like it's like, yep, he's a good fucking actor.
Yeah.
He gives like big thespian vibes, so it probably was something where he was like, I can completely transform into this like.
Yeah, and that fucking walk.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. For real.
And that fucking shot at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
The hill.
Yeah.
So good.
So iconic.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that movie. Okay, so my number 3 worst is Last Breath. It's the movie with Simu Liu and he's like a submarine. It's like fall but underwater.
Yes.
It was not like fall at all. Because the guy survives. The guy survives.
Spoiler.
And the climax is literally like only 10 minutes. Everything leading up to it is just really boring.
Yeah, it kind of looked more like a movie that would have been straight to streaming.
It should have been. For a movie that's based on a true story, that was like a lackluster.
Yeah. My number 3 is Marty Supreme.
Ooh.
And it was tough picking between... These top 3 were really tough because I think they're all really fucking good. But I wanted to be kind of a little bit more realistic. So a huge reason I loved Marty Supreme is the cinematography, the color grading. Like it's gorgeous. It looks like a movie. Like it is cinema, you know?
Yeah.
I put my my review of it on Letterboxd. I'm kind of being cheeky, but it's exceptional. I just put the word exceptional. But I love that, I love the editing, everything. But yeah, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of different ways. Like his facial acne is makeup, and it looks amazing.
His facial acne?
Yeah, like the acne scars and stuff.
Oh, those were not real?
That's makeup.
Oh,
It looks phenomenal. But like, no, like the cinematography. And I love that the 1950s like architecture and stuff. This is kind of like random, but I want to share it in the podcast. But so when I was in Minnesota, we looked at a few houses just to get an idea of like what's going on. And there's like, not a lot to do. So we looked at the second house we were like, I started talking to the realtor and I'm like, yeah, well, I was going to put out a bid at my grandma's old house last year, but I didn't because it was just not the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, you never know. You should like contact the new owner and like be like, hey, kind of random. My grandpa built this house, or my great grandpa built this house. I'm really interested in it. If you ever want to sell, hit me up. And I was like, you really think I should do that? It's kind of crazy. And she's like, no, you got to do it. And she was like, you know what? Because then she looks it up because she's a realtor, whatever. And she's like, this is the guy's name. Here's his number. Here's his occupation. I'm like, what the hell? We end up just going there. Okay. I knock on the door. It was like so surreal. This girl opens the door. It's not the owner. It's the owner's sister. And she's like, well, come in. I step in. It's like stepping, like this house is so important to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is where all my memories are. And I love the house, but it was like the sound of the door, like walking in. I don't know. It was so weird, but and so like the way my grandma would decorate and everything just reminded me of Marty Supreme. So that's kind of my point. But anyway, I started talking to this girl. I'm like, sorry, this is so weird. But she was really cool. And she was like, yeah, actually, yeah, my brother loves the house. And I'm like, yeah, of course he does. And she's like, yeah, he got married in the backyard. I'm like, he did? That's beautiful. You know? And then she's like, yeah, they're actually due to have a baby today. Her due date's today. And I'm like, it is? And so I start crying. I'm like, sorry, I did not think about, I'm an emotional person. I probably shouldn't just like impulsively have come here, but she was really nice. But I was just like, the reason why I started crying was because I was just like, there's going to be so many amazing memories, like new memories made here, like for the kids. And like, I don't know. It's just like, I was really happy to hear all these things.
Yeah. I remember that house because I was like the stairs with the railing.
Anyway, but I like Marty Supreme. I like, it's fun. Timothy Chalamet.
It is very much like chaos. Like that's like the whole year was like movies about chaos. Yeah. Like he's a funny character. Yeah. And he's based off a real guy, which I didn't know that. I was like he's, but there's no way that guy was as fantastical as this. Yeah. But anyway, what was your number 2? Lurker, kind of like Twinless. It has like the same premise of like a person that's obsessed with someone. And in this case, it's a pop star, and he is obsessed with this pop star, pretends like he doesn't actually know who he is, and then becomes part of like the entourage and like does this like random documentary, and just like this whole movie is just chaos because he's like,
yeah, it's very like, he's very, what's the word, strategic and like manipulative. And it's very like fake it till you make it vibes. And it's kind of just really gross, but realistic.
Yeah. Kind of like The Idol.
Yeah. It's definitely got a lot of like similarities.
It's really funny because like the songs in the movie are so cringe. Okay. Number 2 worst movie of 2025 is The Conjuring Last Rites. This movie was super boring and super disappointing, and the whole movie is revolved around their daughter, and the demon is like literally a mirror. And there's a really funny part in the movie where it's like when they're about to cast the spell onto the demon, and the mirror is like levitating and it's literally doing a helicopter.
Oh my God. Amazing.
It was very anticlimactic. It was super long, but I still had a good time. It was just not like the first 2 movies. Definitely better than part 3, but
it sucks.
Yeah, super disappointing.
So my number 2 is One Battle After Another. We went to it kind of late, but we saw it in the theater. But I think I just was like, oh, is this going to be like some Leo movie where it's like there's like crime and whatever? No, pleasantly surprised. Again, had no idea he was going to be like joining this group of like guerrilla soldiers, and like Tiana's eyelashes were everything. So unique, so innovative. Never been done before. Sean Penn. I just loved all that shit. I loved all of it. It's shot beautifully. Very cool.
The score.
Yeah, the score is
the
fucking
jazz
awesome.
Music or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, very kind of chaotic. Exactly. And Leo, phenomenal. I think this is his Revenant, honestly. Like, and I don't know if I talked to you about this, but I went into this rabbit hole for all these like tweets or whatever from like the Latina community, and they're like, that whistle, that is a Mexican's whistle, because the part where he asked for directions and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't do the whistle, obviously, because it's like a very unique thing. But so there are a lot of like discourse about like, holy shit, Leonardo DiCaprio, like mad respect for like getting it right. And
Did
I'm
he
like,
actually do it though? It was probably like ADR.
okay, damn, dude.
He's not that good of an actor.
He's not that good. But I thought it was so funny. And what's his name? Benicio del Toro. Amazing. I fucking love that guy. I haven't seen him like knock out a role since like Sicario. Do you remember him in Sicario?
Yeah.
So good. But I don't think I've seen him in a lot of things, but I did really, really like him in this. And I thought I loved his character. I loved like the stoicism. Like he's really into like the karate shit.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, it was all so good. And like the fantastical of it all, even like him kind of like low key running like an immigration,
yeah.
like what do you call that? Like sanctuary, like under, like having to take them underground.
Yeah,
Like,
in the tunnels.
yeah, like
Yeah,
it
was great.
it was such a crazy movie. And then the white supremacists being called the Christmas. What were they
I don't
called?
remember. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yes.
so weird, but like them meeting in like the most obnoxious like underground tunnel, like
It was like Christmas Kringles or something.
yeah, it was like it was something weird but like funny because it was so like stupid. And the guy's like talking to the lady like, oh, your famous pancakes, I'll have to try them next time. And it's just like the irony and like polar, whatever you want to call it, of it contrast, I guess, because he's actually there to meet up with his white supremacist friends to get hired to kill someone because that person has a child that is of mixed race. Like it's just so over the top ridiculous. And Sean Penn, like you were saying, phenomenal.
Let's not forget the nuns.
Oh, let's not forget the nuns. Yeah, all that
Shout
shit
out
was,
to the nuns.
yes, like all that shit
That's
was
like the nuns
awesome.
with guns.
Yes, that was awesome. You're right. Like
Yeah.
there's so much, and I loved her. What's her name?
The main girl.
No. She was great, but no, the girl that comes and gets her.
Oh,
Whatever.
Regina Hall
Regina Hall
from
yes.
Scary Movie.
Exactly. Shakespeare. Like when she's like comes in with like and like that thing's going off, and like for Leo's daughter, it's like this thing is really happening. You know, like I don't know. It was just so much fun. It was such like it was like a movie, like a big movie. So that's my number 2.
Definitely a ride. Anxiety inducing.
Definitely, yeah.
A lot of the movies this year were anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
I will say.
Okay, these are my honorable mentions. I have 2 honorable mentions. The Housemaid. The Housemaid is this year's Madame Web. It's so fun. It's so crazy. And it's this, I've coined this term, the Sydney Sweeney effect. Special shout out to Sydney Sweeney's boobs. They make a full on appearance in The Housemaid. I'm telling you guys, this movie, there is no reason they needed to have that many positions and fully nude sex scene. This movie was crazy. But yeah, so funny. Like this movie, if you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. It's so stupid.
It's wild.
It's a lot of fun. And then my other one is The Long Walk.
I'm surprised that wasn't on your list.
So the reason it's not on my list, I think, is because like I read the book and I think it's the perfect adaptation. But it's not a movie I sat and thought about, probably because I read the book. So it's not like a fresh story to me where like all the other movies are like fresh stories for me to like think about and chew on. The Long Walk was awesome. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. It's great.
Yeah, I still need to see it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Yeah.
It's really good. I would say if you watch it, you don't need to read it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I put honorable mentions 28 Years Later and Marty Supreme.
Okay. Those are your honorable mentions. Okay.
Okay, so number 1 worst movie of 2025 goes to Fear Street Prom Queen. This is a Netflix movie. It is a follow-up to the Fear Street movies, but they like have no connection to the trilogy at all. This one takes place in the 80s, and it's like kind of has like that Carrie prom queen prom night vibe. This movie was really disappointing too. It was just like really boring, and
Mhm.
nothing about it was like made me care about the characters, and like everything was like really predictable. And yeah, the movie was just ass. That's all I gotta say. It was just ass.
Totally.
Okay. Number one, I feel like we have the same one.
Definitely.
I knew it. I knew it would come down to this.
Mhm.
Should we say it together?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Sinners.
Yep.
Not a saint in sight. We're sinners here. And we're sinning and winning.
I mean, again, it was a movie. It was a big fucking movie. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
beautiful.
My first viewing was in IMAX, which
Hell
was
yeah.
like incredible experience. And the way that's like shot too was just pure cinema.
Pure cinema. The scene, the spirit dance scene.
Yeah.
Fucking like so cool.
Yeah. And I feel like this was like the biggest movie. I know it's like kind of, some people will say it's like overrated, but it is the biggest movie of this year besides Wicked. But like,
It was so popular. It got a second round.
but this
at
is
the
an
theater.
original movie.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's very true. It's not like an adaptation. I think what's really interesting about this movie too is like when the first trailers came out, I was like, I'm not going to see this movie. Cuz I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was like some super emo movie about these two dudes in olden times, these twins who are like criminals or something. Like I was like, boo, boring, but then I don't know if like it was like we figured out who the director, like so at some point in time I went and saw it and I was like, and I didn't know.
Mm.
And so it was really
You didn't know it was
fun.
Ryan Coogler?
I don't think I did, and I did not know it was vampires.
Yeah, I didn't know it was vampires until like I saw the second trailer.
Yeah, so I did not see the second trailer.
I just knew it was labeled as a horror movie and Ryan Coogler was attached to it. So
Mhm.
I was like, oh, interesting. And like, two Michael B. Jordans. I was like, okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And he was amazing.
Yeah.
And the kid in it, this is his first big thing.
Oh yeah. Hers like
Yeah. Guitarist or
guitarist,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing.
And the music.
Music, yes, gorgeous. Iconic.
Your
The-
ancestors.
My ancestors. Literally. But yeah, I liked all that. But I think we talked about this. It's like, it did leave me wanting more. I want to know about the indigenous community that was searching for the Irish guy. Like that.
Honestly, if they make a sequel, like that should
Yes.
be the storyline.
Yes, 100%. Oh, and I think that was the other thing is I like how much it was like a horror movie, but like so thoughtful and so like historically accurate and like new things that we might not learn. I don't know if you told me this, but that Ryan Coogler was like, yeah, I got the idea for the vampires to have like these like red eyes from this like animated movie.
Was it Puss in Boots?
It's so funny. And I love that about Ryan Coogler that he's like he's not like I'm an artist, that he was just like, oh, I saw some kids movie and thought it looked cool. like what a, and he's just so fucking talented. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't made a bad movie.
Well, that's a wrap on our best and worst of 2025 and also our finale. And I just want to say thank you to the screeners for coming onto this journey.
Yeah, and always see movies in the theaters if you can. If it's accessible. With peace and love.
Wait, do you want to give us our future paths?
Okay. So much like Stranger Things.
You can tell the story.
Okay.
Where am I going to be?
So I am the game master. So Ricky ends up a millionaire and has to travel frequently on a production. It turns into a 3-picture deal. And next thing you know, he has to spend 9 months in Thailand because he has to be on location. And then during that time, he finds out he's an heir to a royal dynasty and he becomes a mega millionaire. And then so he buys the Taj Mahal and then he comes back to America and he buys a house on the Hollywood Hills. And then he is just like an icon and he starts throwing these secret Hollywood sex parties.
Wow.
Okay. And then I get a shit ton of cats and they're all so cute. and they all love me, and we all sleep in bed together, and they're all so cute. And then I become a millionaire and retire.
Do the cats like start a family? Do you have multiple cats?
No, I'm against breeding.
Oh.
Let this be known, y'all. I'm against breeding.
And on that note, I heard it said that people come into our lives. That's all I got.
Bye.
What